Victor Cruz, welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Let's start. You're here with Gillette, so tell us what you're doing.
Yes, I'm here with Gillette Clinical Clear Gel. Helps you stay cool, calm, and collected. Just rub this on and you're good to go.
So this is for me? You brought this
This is
for
for
me?
you. It is men's deodorant, but
cool wave.
Whenever you're feeling exactly. That's the exact wave we were thinking of.
Let's talk about the game Sunday. Tough game, obviously. You were a little angry afterwards. Not a football player.
Gotcha.
So walk me through how you get to a situation where you're not seeing any targets, and then what the next step is. Is it worth it to bring it up to the coach and the quarterback? Does that only make it worse?
The only way to combat that is to obviously have a conversation with the coach, have a conversation with Eli if need be, and just ask them what their mind is, what's their mindset in terms of moving forward. Am I a priority in terms of getting the football on this team, and renew our focus for the next game because it doesn't get any easier.
True. Do you think it's possible that Eli's just mad at you for doing the Manning face so accurately the last time you were on our show?
Potentially.
What was that face again?
It was just... It was just like that, right?
You're not going to get any targets next week either. I'm so sorry in advance.
We play the Cowboys, though. I have to get a catch.
That's true.
I have to.
I mean, you got a touchdown last time.
Hopefully we can double that this time.
Yeah, so you guys are obviously the only team that beat them. So how do you do it?
As we know, football is a team sport, and when everybody's playing at a high level, playing together, we can be victorious. And I think we saw that on full display in week 1.
So you think you're going to win next week?
I don't just think, Katie. I'm not a thinker. Dallas has played a lot of games inside that nice little bubble and nice weather. Come out and put some hand warmers on, and let's play some football.
Another thing you're known for, according to SI,
Okay.
you are the most fashionable athlete on the planet.
Is that on there?
It
the
is.
Planet? Okay.
On Earth. Do you agree with that assessment?
Let's be clear. The great people at Sports Illustrated are very, very smart. And they do nothing but make really, really great decisions. And I think that was one of their best decisions.
Yeah. Cam Newton was briefly benched in a very costly way Sunday night because he didn't wear a tie on the team road trip. That's the story that's come out now.
Got it.
For a guy who cares so much about what he wears, do you buy that?
I don't buy that at all. Just to be honest here.
Right? How do you remember your top hat, but you forget your tie?
Exactly. And all the accoutrements he puts in his
Oh my
hats.
God, the feather.
Yeah, it's bogus to me. I think, you can't bench your best player for not bringing a tie. You might just give him a slap on the wrist and say, bring it next time. But you don't bench him.
And if you're going to bench him, maybe run the ball.
Maybe. Just maybe.
But speaking of fashion in the NFL, I want to play a game with you.
Okay.
It's called Dress Conference. We're going to look at some recent outfits from players around the league, and we're going to have you critique them and tell me what you think about them, because clearly fashion, not really my thing.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it. Love the sweater, though.
Thank you so much. It's very warm. All right, let's start with our first look. We've got Cam Newton. This was on Sunday.
Okay.
In a top hat and a turtleneck.
This is conservative for Cam.
It is.
In terms of all of his previous looks. This is rather conservative, so I'm not mad at it. He kept it chic, black, hat. This face is a little different.
A little different.
But I'm a huge fan of the lapel pin there.
What
because
is that?
I don't know. I can't really make it out. It looks like a ping pong paddle.
That's it.
Can't really make it out.
It's definitely a ping pong paddle. What about this look from earlier in the season?
This is interesting. This is a little Willy Wonka-esque here. The glasses are just...
Is there even glass in the glasses?
I don't think so.
Or are they just frames?
I think he can be poked in the eye right there.
Yeah, probably. It's very dangerous. Do you think this would look better on a woman?
Tough to tell.
Well, let's find out.
Tough to tell.
I think yes.
I think you proved it, yeah. That's true.
think...
It looks a lot better on you. Is that duct tape? What is that?
Let's go to the next picture. Next one, we've got Josh Norman. So, how do you feel about...
It needs improvement, Katie. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, but how do you feel about the outfit?
It needs...
Next, we've got Ezekiel Elliott. This was at the draft, obviously.
The best thing is, Katie, here, not only are we confused about this look, but you see that guy's face right there? He's thoroughly confused at what he's looking at right now.
So confused. You're all professional football players. Short of Vince Wilfork, I think you've all got
For the most part, I mean, if you even lift half of the time in the NFL,
you're gonna have.
You have a decent body.
Is there anybody in the league that you really love the way they dress?
My guy Eli. Eli, man, he looks like a professional quarterback every time you see him at that podium. He holds it down. Plus, I need some targets.
I was gonna say this is smart.
What's up, B? Just throw me the rock, baby. I'm right here. And the right side of your outfit. Phenomenal.
Crushing it.